What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and this is a quick update to a video I posted yesterday morning as it relates to our boy DSP and his WWE Champions addiction. That's right, folks. We know our boy Phil went out and spent $760 this weekend on WWE Champions, and of course, as we stated, that total would go up. And it did, folks. It crept up to an additional $100 in WWE spending. Now, typically when that happens, the next couple days you start seeing just an increase. It starts flowing in more and more, which means he's playing it every single day. What's happening is he doesn't have the funds to play, so any tip money that he receives for the day, he's using it on WWE Champions. Now, we have some numbers for you. I didn't have the numbers yesterday, but I wanted to quickly post it. So yesterday, we reported out, big ups to TJ Gamebox on Twitter, that he spent $760. Now, of course, that went up overnight, and he's at $862. So just to put this in perspective, Phil made $984 in tips in the last 7 days leading up to the WWE Champions. So essentially his work week, $984. Now, if you subtract away PayPal's fees, their percentage they get, Phil ends up with $885. Lo and behold, Phil spent $862. If he wanted another pool, he didn't have enough money. They figure it's about $16.51 for another pool. That would have put Phil at it would have put him over by about $2. So it looks like Phil didn't have $2 to spend on another pool. So he ended up spending $862. I guess he took the additional $13 and maybe ordered some DoorDash while he's playing WWE Champions. Not sure what he can get for $13 on DoorDash, but you know, knowing Phil, he wasted his money somehow. Maybe he bought his horse some ice cream. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? But I just point this out because, lo and behold, Phil made $885. That was tip money he had in his pocket. And he spent $862. What a fucking coincidence. Now, I know Phil loves to sit here and say, well, you know, the whole WWE Champions is conspiracy. It's a small little tidbit of proof, a nugget of truth, blown up into this huge conspiracy. Nah, Phil, I'm sorry. When you continuously spend what you make on WWE Champions and tip money, that's no longer a coincidence, Phil. That's pretty good evidence there that you are who we say you are. And that's right. And you are down from the rafters. And we already know this. Everyone that's in the vortex that follows DSP knows that Phil is down from the rafters. He used to be, they call me DSP, and he tried to be slick when he got caught, and he tried changing his name, but we know that his phone number, his cell phone number, which is public information, is tied to this account, and there's no way around it. There's no way around it. You would think he'd be smart and would change his phone number and would change the account phone number, but no, Phil's too fucking lazy to change his phone number. I mean, mind you, I'm not going to say what his phone number is, but it's still a Connecticut phone. It's a Connecticut zip code. So he's had that phone since he lived in Connecticut. And we're talking, what, 9 years he's lived in Washington? And yet he's too fucking lazy to go get his phone number changed. Anyway, that's besides the point. We already know that Phil is this person. We know he's down from the rafters. There's nothing at all that would make me think any different. And just shit like this, when you look at his total tip dollar amount that he received for a period of time leading up to an event, it's always just about what he had, or a little bit more. And it's when he's, you know, wasting his money on WWE Champions near his YouTube, when he receives his YouTube paycheck, then he goes above and beyond. He starts spending several $100s more than he received in tip money. But again, it's just an utter fucking coincidence that the money being spent on WWE Champions by Down from the Raptors either matches his tip totals, or if it's during when he receives his YouTube check, it's a lot more. It's always way more than the tip money he has during the 21st when he gets his YouTube check. So I'm sorry. I'm not a big believer in coincidences. I believe that where there's smoke, there's typically fire. And when you see these amounts matching his tip total, there's some serious roughage being burned over there at the Snort Fort in Renton, Washington. And of course, he's too stupid to change anything. I don't know if it's just stupidity or just laziness. There's probably a little bit of both. But you would think maybe he wouldn't spend all of his money, all of his tip money that he received during the work week on WWE Champions. How about you throw people off the scent a little bit, Phil? How about you stop being lazy on your gambling habit and put some effort into it? I know that, your motto is minimum effort for maximum profit. But come on, Phil, if you're going to sit here and die on the sword that you don't waste this kind of money on WWE Champions and down from the rafters is not your account, if you're going to fall on that sword and die on that hill, then at least make it somewhat believable, Phil. You're just making it way too fucking easy. Way too fucking easy. Yeah, so what you'll see is, for the next few days, it'll drip and drab, it'll go up a little bit, depending on his tip money. For example, yesterday I think he made $60 in tips after after PayPal takes your cut. He probably walks away with $50 or something like that. So expect this to increase by like another $50. It won't be $50 exact because you need $16.51 to get a pool. So he'll probably spend around $40 something. So maybe the extra couple dollars. If he didn't waste the additional $13 from last night, maybe he can get that extra pool. But with Phil, whenever he has $1 in his pocket, that shit burns a fucking hole through it burns a hole in his pants, and he has to spend it. There's no way that man will ever keep any extra cash on hand. He just has to spend. It doesn't matter if he's fucking broke. It doesn't matter if he doesn't have money to buy fucking milk. It doesn't fucking matter if Kat needs her diabetes medicine. It doesn't fucking matter. If Phil has $1 in his pocket, he's gonna spend that shit, and he doesn't give a fuck who gets hurt. That's why the fucking utterly ridiculous shit about this is that he'll fucking blow $862 on sweaty JPEGs, but refuse to pay $300 on a vet visit for his son, for Jasper. Won't pay $300 for critical blood work needed for a pet, for a beloved pet, someone he calls his son. Won't spend $300 every couple years just to make sure that the cat's okay, but will fucking waste $862 to try to get fucking sweaty JPEG on Candy Crush. Mind you, I used to play Candy Crush back in the day, and I didn't use any money on Candy Crush, and I was able to get to like level 400 or something like that in that fucking game without spending a single dollar, Phil. And we have you spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on this fucking game. What is wrong with you? God. Anyway, that's it, folks. I just wanted to give an update. I'm pretty sure that it'll drip and drab. Today he's playing Baldur's Gate, so I'll probably make about another $100. So you figure, the 50 and the 100, that's $150. That's good for another about 8 or 9 pools. So you'll see this total go up, and your boy Duty will report on it and let you know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out. By the way, Phil, you're a degenerate. Get some help.